Hey guys, how's it going? I'm back again. I just thought I'll recap my Twitter this week. I managed to break the 1,000 DM limit this week, so I've been pretty busy, hitting the broadside market hard, and yeah, just being really involved with the NFTs that this week. Like everybody's been so busy, so I thought I'd recap. So welcome back, and yeah, let's get going. I'm gonna try a new format of streaming, um, pre-recorded stream. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. Just gonna try and make a quick recap of everything that's happened this week so far in Broadside, Batcowls, bit of Hero, and a bit of Fight Back Apes. So let's go. Okay, so first things first. Running a giveaway. It's about to end. I started this on Friday. Giving away this Broadsider, CCO Broadsider. So as you guys know, there's a couple of different types of rights. There's full commercial rights and CCO. About one in four of them have the CCO trait. It's pretty sick. It's pretty sick. At the moment, I guess the floors are worth. Let's have a look. Well, 0.092 last time I checked, for this giveaway. But yeah, CCO tricks have been hot. The eyes match the sweater, and actually, you know what? I've had a ton of people participating already. But so if you're not in it and you're watching this video, suggest you go ahead and try and go over there. But it's just my way of giving back how everything's been so amazing, and how 1 day and 1 minute in crypto is just you know, it's just so long in this space. All right. Yeah. So yeah, broke the 1,000 DM limit. My fingers hurt. This is why I've started this channel. Is just to share the alpha with everybody. Obviously, a lot of it will be a couple of days late, a few days late, and this space is just fast moving. So I thought I'll record this video to just try and recap that. I know that a lot of people are pressed for time and you can't be scrolling through absolutely everything. So I'm here to just give you that alpha. All right. I want to get started with just the let's have a look. Just a couple of things. Okay, so if we get going with the same tab, um, don't quite want to get into broadside yet. Let's get into Batcowls. It's a bit shorter. So in Batcowls we have 52-day update to just got emailed to us. It split some people, but I'll just recap what it is so far. So uh, chapter 2 for the Legacy Cow is gonna go live tomorrow. Now, if you guys have been listening, there is a well, if you don't know, Caitlin Burns did an interview with the Hyper Room over at Spotify. So if you do have it, go and listen to that. But she dropped some. It's a 40-minute interview, and if you're feeling a bit down about the update or whatever else, she's been dropping some golden hints in there. The one speculation I did was, what if these characters that you will love appear in the Legacy Cow, would you get a special vote if you hold that Pat Cal trait? So let's say, ding ding ding, you have the Robin Red material. Um, you know, what if you could get to decide, what Robin does in the situation? That'd be pretty cool, because I guess there's only 400 people that have that. So, if about 100 of them participate, that's even more of a, you're gonna get your voice even heard even more, right? Just for owning that one Bat Cow. Let's say that's all you have. That'd be pretty cool, pretty sick. And obviously the reward stack. There's only 8 or so Riddler cows. What if Riddler was there, and then you're the only one who bothered to participate in that event, and yeah, you're gonna influence what Riddler does in the DC canon story. That'll be pretty fucking cool. And that's just my speculation. It's what I want to see. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Other things that I just want to recap things that she said that I really love. Um, Batcal utility golden hints so far. As we are in a 67 months in a multi-year experience plan, we know that those are going to increase in number. Those are going to be cooler and more engaged. The Batcal community is involved. The more excited everyone will be working with us. So what does that mean? That means the people on Twitter and Discord, the louder you shout, the more positive you are, the more, you know, these other companies, well, sorry, I said other companies, the more utility we might possibly get, because they'll see like, well, there's a strong, it could be a good advertising platform for us. Let's say if, I don't know, a ton of us went into Park Row, or some other things, cool things happen. So just keep engaged. She says things like, it's not a flash in the pan. This is something that we know that we want to build these communities long term, that the experience is going to grow with them. So again, just experience, like, just her hinting that, this is not a flash in the pan. This is something new where, to have direct engagement with fans that, put their money where their mouth is as well. The most exciting thing that I've heard from the interview is, she goes, that's me saying OMG, but this is her saying, you're going to see elements of these other legendary characters. We're so excited to start developing different types of experiences based on different characters, to be able to invite people into different communities that are philosophically aligned with them. Okay, so it might not even be that you hold that particular cowl without trade, but it just opens you up to, so other things that's been hinted. We're gonna get early access to upcoming DC collectible comics drops. So we know that suddenly they gave the Batcowl holders 10% access, which is, absolutely amazing. Really, really good to see that the team is, following through and listening, to their fan base and everyone with the Batcowl. So that's really, really good to see. Now, one thing that they have done is, they said that keep in mind that early access will be determined on a per drop basis, and you must have a DC Batcowl when at the time of the mint to be eligible. So I love what they've done here. They've literally, left this open ended. They they want to assess how much allocation to give. So there's arguments for and against, but personally, I did this thing where did a bit of a prank where I said like only Robin Red material, those cows with Robin Red material get white Allowlist, and obviously I got a bit of a backlash and also made half the community laugh. But I made another post down the line because I saw this this post that one of our community members made about screenshotting some nefarious characters in Discord, or it looks like nefarious characters in Discord, saying, "Oh, Cop Date, yeah, everyone's focusing on DC at the moment, testing the bot for today, DC today, RIP DC today. Yeah, I was starting to test out the bot capabilities, did a short test for the early access and the bypass queue from 1 to 37 to 100% less than 15 seconds, lol. It's gonna destroy drops." So, not one of us are happy to hear that, and obviously we felt the frustration that happened with this drop. So Robin dropped this Thursday, I believe. Felt like a lifetime ago, but it was not a good experience, So I think there was up to 200,000, 300,000 in the queue, but how many of them were bots? I think I've heard some random number about 1 million bots tried to get in there. So we're all mad about it, but what is the gate? I mean, the Batcowl one, they encountered a technical difficulty, but they were still able to give Batcowl holders 10%. Now, I didn't really want, all of the supply going to Batcowl holders, but at this point, if you can't stop the bots, because bots will just come in, do a quick flip, and then take the liquidity out of the market. Now, we know that that's not a good thing, because you don't want these bots to bleed the market dry. And there's this whole thread about it, and people like just inputting yeah, I wanted Jake saying wanted a smaller percentage of cowl holders to be allow listed, but now all cowl holders need to be allow listed. Let the real collectors get first dibs, and then the public bots can have whatever that's left. I mean, really, this isn't good news, and that's why I think, DC is left this open ended until they can find, a good balance, and I like that. Um, and what does this look like? This looks like to me, like, you know, it's something we know already. So a lot of people are not happy. They're saying that, oh, I'm gonna floor my cowl. So if we do get a dip, this will be good entry. It's not like when things were pumping. And as we know, with each collectible, each NFT cycle for every NFT, there's ups and downs, and this is the time to show that you believe in this project long term. So far, I'm so goddamn happy with it. That if it goes down to 300, then it's a blessing. I'll pick up a couple every month. You know, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. And then yeah, we already know. I mean, this whole Twitter thing about me and my girlfriend going to the bar and like just posing for some shots. But sorry, some from cocktails. But I mean, with the issue at hand, it's definitely the you know, even with just the voting, I'm so happy with it. But actually getting Allowlist as well was great. But again, they need to address the bot issue. And the other thing, the final thing I would say is, I would love to see some form of filter on the site. So, you know, um, just being able to go into your collection and just filter for it, because at the moment, it's a pain. Like sorting through your collection, like, and going through every single thing, and you just kind of just give up trying to find your collectible. All right, I guess we're ready to go to Broadside. But again, some final thoughts on that. So it might be bearish short term, and the other thing I would say is you might be surprised, because the way they're releasing surprises, it's not just, you don't have to wait for the 52 days. They slowly release and trickle their utility announcements along the way, so so they can get real-time feedback. So when they do drop the email, it's pretty much about them already. So they trickle it. They don't just wait every 52 days. They trickle the news. So I wouldn't be surprised if we were excited about Batcowls. Like, if you had something good every week, then that's much better than waiting 52 days for it, in my opinion. So, the bar is set very low, and then they'll continue to surprise us. Not like, trying to announce everything, get us all hyped, but not delivering it. So I really like the way what they're doing, but they need to address the bot problem, and in my opinion, the only short-term solution is allow listing everybody with a back out, just because of the difficulty the bots are gonna make it. They have a small dev, well, I'd say a limited dev team that let's face it, they can't even put a filter on a site yet. Based on the collectibles you own, what chance do they have with these bots? Like, so that's my thoughts. I hope they listen about the allow list. In which case it's gonna send the cowl floors to heavens, in my opinion. But we shall see. We shall see what happens as it develops. All right, so finally ready to move into Broadside. Okay, what do we have for Broadside? Okay, so as you guys know, the story kicks off. Like, there's two parts to Broadside. There's the Twitter. If you're not on Twitter, you need to get on Twitter, because that's where Broadside storytelling mainly happens, and obviously on Discord as well, on their Discord. But you get, this is the first time where they're trying to break engagement. Like, if you're engaged, it's a decentralized story. So a lot of this is 10 years in the making when they write this. So, but what they have done is they've placed people that are actively engaging with them, and pasted them and given them roles on Discord. So John, Legacy, and Lisa, active community members. Um, so basically, the story is there's a protest um, by the Invisible Hand against what we call the protagonist for called Prota. Um, and then during this clash, 54 people were killed. Now the funny thing is, okay, and obviously I became a Prota representative, Press Tortuga. Um, and you can read the story on Twitter, like, if you follow it, and because it's quite hefty, it takes a few minutes to read. But what is it in essence? In essence, right? In essence, um, they've burned 54 broadsides from the supply. So it used to be 7,290. They've effectively burned 54 of them, stricken off the supply into a burn wallet. So if you're interested in looking into it a bit more, you can follow the wallet that those 54 have been burned from. Okay. Another news is, if you guys remember, I posted the about the Salos, about the number one broadsider, ranked broadsider. I got in touch with Galbraith, who is huge, by the way. I got 11,000 followers, and I got a follow from him. Yay! But got in touch with him and explained the situation. And I wrote up a massive. I did a YouTube about it earlier, and I wrote up some massive things about it. But in essence, his conclusion seems like it Salos, his NFT, so his CryptoPunk into this collection, and where he gets royalties from it as well, sold for 7.6 ETH, if you didn't know, which is around $8,500 right now. Seems like it was either minted by a bot wallet or an anonymous wallet, was then transferred, sold, and then this transfer looks sketchy for bot to bot, but it seems like it's been picked up by a human now and it's in a decent place. So I kind of arrived at the same conclusion, because whoever minted it gave access to a scam looking token, meaning they could have been actually scammed, or they're just a bot that didn't care because they're part of that scam, or they're part of, like, it doesn't matter if, because they're all working, like maybe the Wilson's NFT, they were working with it, but anyway, they minted it, then they were like they listed it, they gave access to the Wilson token. And when they did that, that's where things get sketchy. Either it's a real human that got scammed, or it's just a bot wallet, because if it was a real human, he would have been shouting in Discord right now on Twitter, trying to find, hey, someone stole my wallet. But if it was a bot user, it does look like they just wanted to get the ETH out. So that's what like, in my opinion, because no one's screaming right now, it looks like a bot minted it, whoever, some nefarious character minted it, then sold it to a real human being. So I want to put this to rest for now, and unless someone comes in screaming with a police report. Again, at the very least, the good thing is the token's not locked, because that would be really, really sad from this side for having such an exciting project having their number one token locked. I do not want that to happen. But I wanted to raise an eye on it, because Partial, one of the Discord mods, I think it's a Discord mod, but he had his assets stolen. So it's exactly as I didn't predict, but like, knew things would happen. But again, I don't think he was new to NFTs even, but I thought a few of the people from Veve or DC Batcowls who are used to a small space, that's what I was trying to warn in this one. Like, even you need to watch out what you're buying, because it might be locked later on, etc. But thankfully, it looks like no one's screaming, meaning Galbraith will be available for trade still. It's the important thing. And to stay safe, obviously, because you guys have to watch out for things, you know. All right. Some crazy market moves. 824 ETH in volume. Um, the floor of $112 have stayed for the last few days. Um, Insane, really. It's staying above mint price, which is like an achievement on its own. Even after the hype is, when I say died, but it's been a week. It's only been a week, but it's done 824 ETH. There's been a lot of sales about people securing the ones that they really like. Um, and yeah, like, just wanna give a shout out to the aliens that I've been really involved with. Um, so I just love the buzz in the chat. Like, there's like 29 or 30 aliens now out of 72 or wherever else. That's a big percentage of people that could, watch out for us aliens to make noise. I managed to secure these, but actually it's a bit out of date. Managed to make some other moves, but I still have these three. I have four still. Just really bullish in them, they're a limited amount versus the VIPs. I think it is what we make them, but it's just really cool to have an alien. But yeah, the story is about to unfold still with these things. Okay, so I just compiled some things on a Word document. Again, just referencing about see how it's 10% allocation, but it could be different if you're hinting things might change in Batcowls. But yeah, again, moving on to Broadside. Some stories like, hey, how do I get rich quick with Broadside NFT? Matt goes, don't buy, just buy floor pieces. Don't list them. Await further instructions. So saying there's a chance. These are valueless utility tokens as per legal T's and C's. You're here for the art, story, and experience. If you're here for the art, story, and experience, you'll have a good time. We aren't promising anything beyond that. And any NFT project that probably isn't paying attention to the regulatory environment around them and won't be here very long. Okay, interesting. Copy and pasted this from one of their T's and C's. The Broadside character may change and evolve over time from the look and appearance that it has at the time of purchase or receipt. Interesting. We know that when we got these NFTs, things have changed. Like the they managed to change the serial number for them, the appearance of the pre-reveal. You guys know about that. So it's the first time, like, I've never seen any reveal like that. It's just, we're on our toes. And it's crazy how, Matt goes, okay, these are not baseball cards. This is decentralized storytelling. The metadata is designed for that first and foremost. Broadside will take us somewhere no one has been before. It's crazy. They released the rarity ranking. They managed to fix the rarity ranking on the web on their site on Opensea. You sort by rarity. So how do I do that? I'll just quickly recap, because obviously these are the things that they fixed in the market. If you can sort by most rare, this thing is working now in OpenSea. You see Salos there with the 7.6 ETH sale. Oh, it's beautiful. But some things are still broken, like the helmet and name, because there's like 1,800 different helmets and there's like 7,000 different names or so. Because as you guys know, people have been paying for their own names with some overpay. Some of the helmets have been popular, but yeah, it's just OpenSea is just not there to accommodate this level of, depth, you say, with the characters. But it is interesting. It's interesting. NFTPirates going speculating Broadside NFT storylines. Perhaps there are leaders within various categories that will be revealed. Example, leader of alien helmets, perhaps community driven or not. So I guess what we're seeing here, guys, is just an evolution of a storyline that um, for the first time it's in our hands. Although I would say obviously the main chunk of the story is already written, and then we could um, so far what's happened is a Twitter story has been pulled out about part of the story, and then we have spaces to kind of reenact it, and then you get Mayor Ellis and Steph doing a debate, and then I weighed in. I said, "Oh, Prota triggered some um, these martial robots were triggered by your protesters," and then I got the Broadside gang, I got the Broadside NFT saying, "Well, it's a peaceful protest. What do you mean?" And I said, "Well, one of your people triggered the these bots to retaliate," and they were like, "Yes, Soda Stream." They chucked Soda Stream at the bot, so it was a big laugh, and people playing music. So I think that's it. You get to have fun with it. This story, but how far could we take the story? It's a question. I've had Ace the Mad Legendary Leads. He posted like an anonymous style clip about the alien, saying there will be retaliation against Prota. There's other people role playing a lot. So it's very, very interesting to see how many of these could actually um, make the cut into the main storyline. I guess we've yet to see. Okay. I think when I say a couple of things, um, with there's a thing called Fight Back Apes, which is minting. Well, I guess revealing tomorrow. Again, don't quote me on it, but there was a deal going on about how the Batcowls were giving away for minting the Fight Back Apes. Now, what's Fight Back Apes? So these are this is Dash 3D's own project, and as you know, Dash 3D is relied on by Batcowls and by Broadside to help them generate their 3D files. Now, for having a Fight Back Ape, so if you could check it in their Discord, under Dash 3D Discord, you can get a 3D file for it. You can get access to their feature collections. Um, it's almost metaverse ready with Atari. It's gonna you can create your comic book, etc. But anyway, what they did was, by minting 10, which is about 0.8 ETH, you get a free Batcowl. I think it was the promo has finished already, but you can still get every 20 Batcowl. Sorry, every 20 Fight Back Apes that gets minted, you can get a Batcowl. So it's a random number. So as long as you play the numbers well, and you ask someone in Discord how does this go, you have a shot at a Batcowl if you mint the Fight Back Ape. Now this is just a different alpha of a different company. Yet to do a video on it, but it was just something where it was a no-brainer. You can get a Batcowl pretty much for that duration of the deal. So I'm working on, well, let's see if at the moment it's not looking likely, but I was working on getting Preston to run the deal again. But essentially, I've asked him live on Spaces to see if he can incorporate this nice cowl that they have, their last Batman Laughs cowl, because that would be cool if you guys were able to get it. So due to overwhelming demand, working with the team today how to incorporate this particular Spike cowl. So it's pretty cool. Okay, that's it for me. Yeah, and then I guess just some final thoughts. Managed to get, you'll see it on Twitter as well. I managed to get some of the my hero cards, my snapshot hero cards. Again, share my screen quickly. Managed to get these amazing. It got amazing engagement. It's only yesterday I posted it. So yeah, they just had, I managed to receive my actual hero cards, like uncut, and I'm so bullish on
guys, so
these things long term, and just we think back Pokemon. Obviously, it's not gonna probably touch that value, but uncut cheats from the first holographic Pokemon cards fetching up to 170k is insane. But I am very, very bullish at where these are. Like, personally, I've had 2k plus offers now off the bat. And just being what they are, they're first DC hybrid NFT cards, and you've got 25 of these sheets out for the top 25. Really hoping that because for chapter 2 they've released it, and then it's double the edition size, and it's obviously the demand's not probably as much as it was, but I'm hoping like I really like the Wonder Woman airdrop that they did for just holding the Wonder Woman, and now we've got packs to open and sell. Really like it. More of that, more of the burning, and hopefully more gamification with Hero, because it's the team behind it is immense. It's just been taken over, I guess, like in my opinion, with other projects offering so much utility. But it's something that I still look out for. A lot of exciting things still happening there. So yeah, what a crazy exciting week, really, we've had so far. But yeah, don't forget the giveaway I'm doing. So it ends, I'd say, I guess 12 hours from posting this video, so just don't miss out. I just want to end on that. I just want to give back to everybody, and yeah, it's been absolutely insane. I would say with the current traits and the rarity saying we're changing, I'd say have some fun if you want to. I would say this is the time to stack these broadsiders, because that's the safest play, it feels. But if you are going for something you really like, go for it. Really, not gonna make this too much about pricing or whatnot until we get definitives. It's been the first week. I went for the things I really like. I went for the aliens, for example, but other people could be stacking, henchmen masks and stuff like that. Again, buy what you like. Where I guess broadside is different in that case. That the project is evolving as in front of our eyes. So yeah, really, really love it. All right, that's pretty much it. I want to end the video here, and yeah, again, stay safe out there. Learn about hard wallets, cold storage wallets, and stuff like that. And yeah, can't wait to see what the next week unfolds to be. So yeah, this is Prez the Collector. I hope you enjoyed this video. Just wanted to yeah, record this week, this monumental week. And yeah, hope to see you again soon. Peace.